The first is Juan Garcia. The topic is adult book. He says, please excuse minors.
Board President, before I start, I would ask that kids, young teens, be excused, but they're welcome to stay. The book that I'm going to talk about tonight is, in fact, in one of the middle schools. So what I'm going to present is actually being allowed by you to be in the schools. So if you're okay, I'm ready to start.
Do we have anyone here that is a student that would be uncomfortable with Mr. Garcia reading his book? Go ahead.
Board President, board member, superintendent, and just for clarification, I purchased the book, but this book is in your school libraries today. During various presentations last year, we highlighted what we believe is a systemic problem with age-inappropriate material in the LCPS school libraries. We identified the book, quote, Jack of Hearts and Other Parts, and now identified another book currently in 3 high schools, Centennial, Mayfield, and Las Cruces High School, and 1 middle school, Sierra Vista. The book is titled A Court of Silver Flames. Middle schools have kids as young as 11. We believe there's a lack of oversight in evaluating the content of this and other materials, and the decision on what type of material in the libraries is left up to, in my opinion, recommendations made the American Library Association, who considers young adults 12 to 18. So why would they include 12-year-olds as young adults? In my opinion, this is an attempt to normalize any sexual activity by anyone with anyone at any time. We have had reports of young kids, not teens, but as young as 10 years old, performing oral sex in school buses. This falls in line with what is being normalized in our schools. During the special board meeting, Mr. Wolford and Mr. Nolan inferred we were anti-LGBT. That allegation, like the others they made against us, was also wrong, as you will see after I read some excerpts from this book. From a study by MIT, consensus is emerging that an 18-year-old is not the same person she or he will be at 25, just as an 11-year-old is not the same as he or she will be at 18. They don't look the same, feel the same, think the same, or act the same. Any reasonable person knows that. I shouldn't have to stand here and explain that to the board, but I am. From the book, A Court of Silver Flames, Nesta finished washing away the sweat and the other remnants of last night. The sex had been bad, she had better, but also worse. He had no idea that her maidenhead had been intact until he spied the smeared blood on the sheets. His face had tightened with distaste, then a glimmer of fear that she might report an unsatisfactory first bedding to her sister. In an alley outside the pleasure hall, against a brick wall, quick and dirty. The taste of her had been like fire. That had just been her mouth. What if he got his tongue between her legs? What if he got his tongue between her legs? How is this educational material for straight, transgender, homosexual kids? It isn't. We need a community panel to review materials in our school libraries. Thank you.